Hi, my babies. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Fee and I go by Fee Monet. On this video, I will be doing a Sims 4 Create a Sim tutorial, basically showing y'all how I create my Sims as a Max's alpha mix of a person. Now with some of these presets and all these other stuff that I will be using throughout this video, I will be linking creators, also posting creators on here and showing y'all where y'all can get your presets, your sliders, your skin details, and all of that from. Because I know certain people on my TikTok always talk about, oh, I can't have my male Sims look like this, or like, how do you get them to look so good? First of all, y'all, it's a lot of practice, years. I don't think anybody just comes out the gate like knowing how to make Sims. Everybody starts somewhere. No matter if you play this game for a couple of years, you just now getting into custom content, this video is for everybody. Now I will be super detailed. That's why this video is about 20 minutes. Right now, we are working on the first person. I'm not gonna give his name until the end, but I do have a little surprise for y'all. I will be giving these Sims away on my Patreon for free. I heavily implore y'all to download Sims details and Sims skills. Sims skins, just like what I'm showing y'all right here. What I'm doing with him right now, I'm in the the skin details. Usually the skin details I have it's usually obscurus. I hope I'm saying that right. Sometimes I use Sims 3 melancholic. For a alpha based skin, I will use clay kai. There's a lot of creators, and like I said, I am going to list them either in the video or in my detail. I heavily implore y'all to look into Sims skin detail if you want a more detailed Sim. I'm sorry y'all, this video is going too fast. I'm doing this damn voiceover. I'm new at this. Bear with me. So, even though this video is moving fast, you can obviously see that I am on the face icon and I'm moving through all of each area of the face icon thing and clicking whatever detail that goes into mine. This is how you make your Sims a little bit more detailed, and you make them a bit different from like every other Sim you make. So basically you won't have that same face syndrome that some of us kind of struggle with, so to speak. I don't even know if I should have made this video 20 minutes because it could have been slow. But anywho, who cares? As of right now, I'm trying to pick a hairstyle for him. So I didn't know what ethnicity I wanted to do for him. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I was like, I keep him black. Should I do another race? I did not know until I clicked a certain lock. This lock right here. Oh, never mind. I guess I was being very indecisive. I wasn't sure what I wanted his hairstyle to be. That is actually the tricky part for me. Like the face details and all that stuff, I don't know, I kind of mastered that. But then when it comes to male Sims, I'm like, okay, like what hairstyle I want them to have, what facial hair I want them to have. Do I want them to have facial hair? And that's like another thing that I'm trying to incorporate my male Sims is facial hair. Like every male Sim in my game don't have to have a baby face. I'm working on that. And everybody don't have to have the same goatee. I remember seeing this tweet and it was like, you can tell what someone's preference is based on their Sims. Which most of my male Sims either have a baby face or a goatee. They're not lying. When it comes to race and ethnicity, I am very, very, very fluid. Very fluid. You could be black, white, Hispanic, Asian, I don't care. But it's like either they got a baby face, like no facial hair, or they got a goatee. That's the problem. And I think I do want to incorporate more beards in the game just to give it a little bit more diversity, especially if I'm going to do more Sims dump along the line. So in this tutorial, I'm literally getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. And I know y'all like, bitch, help us with this video. Okay, after I did his piercings, I'm moving on to the makeup. So with the makeup, this is where you like, if you want to have that alpha maxis mix if you want to have that mix, this, in my opinion, I feel like this is the perfect way you can go for, especially even though it's male Sims and you're doing makeup. Use obscurus when it comes to eye details, even skin, like the cheek thing. It's going to add more depth into the Sims, where you take a Max's skin overlay and then adding more detail by doing the lips like I'm doing now, doing the eyes, focusing more on that. So that's how you can make your Sims be very distinct. I just wanted to see what that heart eye thing looked for, and it's so cute. I cannot wait to use it on my occult Sims. So like I said, I'm gonna be advertising obscurus like it's nothing. Obscurus, and for like a good eye detail, like not eye detail, basically like eye color detail, Praline has never felt this. I think Praline been like doing Sims 4 custom content, not even Sims 4, they've been doing Sims 3 custom content, so they've been in the game for like more than 10 years. Anywho, I am almost done with this outfit. When it comes to these Sims, when it's this Sims dump or like my style Sims dump, I am going to at least make sure that each, like, I'm going to do just one outfit, because certain custom content creators, which I understand, can be very, very like finicky about their CC being released. That's why I do not paywall my bills, and I will not paywall Sims dump. I will paywall my own made CC when I started making custom content. Anywho, I keep saying anywho, y'all ignore me. I get it, I totally get it. So when it comes to the outfits on the Sims dump, you will just get an everyday outfit, and then the rest of the outfits, like formal wear, activewear, all that, is going to be just like basic bra and panties, or it's going to be basic underwear. You tweak it to your liking. The theme of this Sims dump is going to be they're going to be alternative. If you don't want them to be alternative, you don't want them to have these facial piercings, you do not have to download the CC that is that gives them the facial piercings. I don't care what you do with the Sims. I'm just giving it to y'all how they're gonna look at my game, or how I got them right now. They're gonna look like that in my game. But like I said, I personally want to give them away, and also it's because I reached 1,000 followers on TikTok. So I'm like, damn, I need to give y'all a Sims dump. And I may do a club build. I may release that soon on Patreon. It might not be a nightclub, maybe a bar, not sure, but y'all getting it for free, so it don't matter. It don't matter. This next sim I'm working on, I'm trying to see where. Okay, I'm moving on to the hair. As you can tell, I did this recording, and then now I'm doing this voiceover. I always show things to myself like, how am I gonna do this? I never did voiceover before, but first time for anything. Anywho, I wasn't sure how I was gonna have her hair at first. I wanted to keep it as blonde, and then when I started like messing around with the streaks, I'm like, I want to add color to this. So I went back. I know you lying. Anywho, my damn computer went out. I went back and I tried to add some color to her hair. Yeah, I ended up doing pink. I think it's so cute. And then I wanted to tweak with the other hair streaks at first, but and then I think I ended up like saying, fuck yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, like being black at the roots and then pink around. For piercings, child, Presley Sims definitely got some great piercings. I cannot seem to find any gauges though for my Sims. Only gauges I see is just the gauges that EA or Max has created, and it came with the, what pack was it? It was an expansion pack. It'll come to my mind later on. I can't think of it right now, but it came in one of those expansion packs. It was, I'm not gonna worry about it. But with female makeup, look, you can either still, like I said, give details in the eye, like more realistic details, or you can do makeup. Sometimes I do one or the other, especially when it comes to athletic wear and sleepwear. I end up giving them obscurest eye details on the makeup to just give them, you know, a no makeup look. I wanted to try out their new, I guess we can call it a lipstick because it was in the lipstick category for obscurest. Wanted to try that out. I feel like this is taking forever. Maybe I shouldn't have made this video like 20 minutes. Damn. I don't know. I may shorten the rest of this video because, like I said, it's self-explanatory, and I'm just gonna show y'all what I did with the next two characters. There is gonna be another sim that's added in the sim dump, but he will not be in this video. So yeah, hold on. Okay, so we are back with the third Sims character. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I like him. I like the way that I'm going with him. As of right now, I just put on the sim detail for him. Like I said, I'm using obscurest. Had this video moving fast. I was using obscurest skin details like for the lips, nose, and all of that to put in more detail for him. I'm trying to see where I get the dimples from. I don't know, y'all see it when I include it in the Sims dump, but like I told y'all, I implore y'all to please look at the creators that I listed when it comes to adding detail to your Sims and making them still game like, if that's what you prefer, but a little bit more realistic. We're going over to his piercings once again. Maybe I like this hairstyle. I don't know, I forgot the name of the creator, but I do follow them on Patreon. It's called, I think it's Peaches something. I'm gonna list it on here, but I love their hair, especially like the alternative hairstyles. Oh my god, I was so excited to use this hair on him. I'm doing his makeup right now. I'm so excited to put him in my game. But also, I'm very curious to see what you guys use with some of these Sims. If y'all use some of them, one of them, all of them, I don't care. Please, please, please tag me in any TikTok or any YouTube. Like, I just want to see what y'all do. Also, I failed to mention that they will have tattoos. Every last one of them will have tattoos. Like I said, they will be like very alternative, to say the least. That's what I plan for a third time. That's what I'm gonna go for it. they will be on my Patreon as soon as I drop this video. And last but not least, I was too excited to get to her. Now, obviously, I was going to do a black girl. I was going to add a black girl in this dump. Because why would I not add a black girl? But you're going to see. I kind of like slowed down a little bit on her detail because I wanted y'all to watch me. Watch me work. Watch me work with her. Watch me work with magic with her. And when I got finished with this, I was like, damn, I don't think I want to release her. But you know what? Y'all deserve it. I hope y'all like her just as much as I do. This you. I don't think I ever showed y'all the aspect of the eyebrows. So yeah, I ended up changing her skin tone. Like I said, I want her to be black. We're looking at the lip details. Seeing where I'm gonna go with that. I did end up doing like a reddish undertone. Like I said, once again, with obscurus in the facial details. I told y'all it's self-explanatory. Which I have so much CC in here. Half of this I don't even use. I need to clean my folder out. Actually. But you're gonna accumulate a lot of custom content over time when it comes to this stuff. I forgot all about that. I can explain. I don't think y'all gonna see that anyway. Anywho, we're doing her little blush. I do want to keep that even on her face. I do want to keep that on her face even when I don't have any makeup like in her outfit category. If y'all want to change that, y'all can. Y'all see where I got it from. I was being very indecisive about her hairstyle, but I decided to stick with the locks because I love a dreadhead baddie. You know what I'm saying? And we move it on to her piercings. I didn't want to do too many facial piercing on her, but I feel like that paired well. Only reason I'm tweaking her nose for the piercing to like mesh well, like fall on her face well. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I'm not talking correctly. Anywho, moving on to her makeup. The eyelashes. The makeup. I don't know what that was. I wasn't feeling that though. And then the lip, I felt like I was being a little indecisive. I wasn't sure like how I wanted to do her lip. One of them ended up sticking, child. I wasn't sure, but obviously we got to this part. Like I said, give her eye contacts, I guess. Now her whole fit, like her top and bottom, came from Coco. I love Coco's clothes. I love Coco's nails. Baby, them accessories be eating. I don't remember where her shoes came from. Like I said, it's gonna be linked in there. All of their clothing, I made sure they weren't behind a paywall. If I end up finding one, I will have to link that separate because I don't want no issues. I don't want no quarrel with nobody. None of that. But this is the end of this video. Like I said, I'm going to link where you can download them in the description. And I really hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. And most of all, I will see y'all in one of my gameplays, one of my storytelling series. And I will have some more stuff for y'all pretty soon.